Nothing captures quite so horrifically the agony of Gaza than the plight of its children. Day by day, week by week, as the deaths in Gaza have mounted up, so too does the number of children whose lives have been obliterated. Nearly 13,000 have so far died, according to the latest figures from Hamas. And amid Gaza's worsening humanitarian crisis, thousands more desperately need treatment they simply cannot get. On Monday, we showed Rohit's harrowing report from a medical evacuation flight for some of those who've managed to get out of Gaza. Tonight, we bring Rohit's second report from Qatar, where those on board could finally get hospital treatment. And as his report distressingly shows, agony seems barely adequate to describe what the wounded children are going through. Though we must reassure you that both the boy you're about to hear and his family specifically asked us to be there.
It's 4 days now since Abdullah went on a 1,000-mile journey to save his life. Alongside dozens of others injured in Gaza, a trip to Qatar to try to end his pain. But medicine alone cannot cure everything. Abdullah's cousin and his aunt haven't left his side since he arrived. His injuries can be seen, but his agony is for his father, who's in Gaza, who he fears he will never see again.
وأنا بدي أبويا لأنه ما ضلليش حدا. أنا خايفة عليه من الحرب يقصفوه. بدي أبويا يجي عندي. بدي أبويا يجي عندي. أنا ما ضلليش حدا يعني الكل أخسر. يا الله. بدي أبويا يلا. يلا بدي إياه. لسه أنا العمليات كتير العمليات أبويا يكون جنبي.
جوال؟ بس هذا الجوال؟
لا.
In the next room is Nawal, who had both her legs amputated in Gaza. She was on the same flight as Abdullah earlier this week.
أنا الحمد لله شعور طيب جدا.
I feel so good here, she says. But being here away from home still feels incomplete.
ومش مبسوطة لأنه بيت أولادي وبناتي في غزة.
Arriving here would be a victory for Nawal, because these apartment blocks are now being used by evacuees from Gaza who no longer need 24-hour care. Forcing his way into view is Hatem. He's taking us on a tour of his estate, and he wants us to meet one of the friends he's made since joining this community. Her name is Juman, and she's 2 years old. She left Gaza a few weeks ago with her mum after being hit in an Israeli airstrike. But her brother and sister are stuck back home with their dad.
طبعا أول ما اجيت هنا كانت بس يكلمني زوجي أنا أحكي له خلص بديش تكلمها لأنها كانت كتير تعيط كراينج وإنه بابا بدها بابا يعني وبدها خوالة يعني بدها خوالة وبدها تيتا لما كل ما يكلموها تقعد تعيط لي تضلها تعيط ساعة قبل ما أسكتها وأهديها وأطلعها علشان تهدى وتنسى.
Eventually, she tires of our conversation and disappears to her room. Re-emerging with her shoes on.
These are the shoes.
Beautiful Jojo.
She's ready to take us for a walk. And with those steps, she is telling us something else. That there's no time to waste.
Bye.
That freedom without fear is precious. Rohit Kaptru, News at 10, Doha.